Financial disclaimer. The information provided in this stream is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be considered as professional financial or investment advice. We are not licensed financial advisors, and the content presented here is based on our personal opinions and experiences. Investing in stocks and other financial instruments involves risk, including the potential loss of capital. Any investment decisions you make are solely your own responsibility, and you should conduct your own research and consult with a qualified financial professional before making any investment choices. The content we share on this stream may not be accurate, complete, or up to date. Market conditions and financial regulations can change rapidly, and we cannot guarantee the accuracy or reliability of the information presented. We do not endorse or promote any specific stocks, companies, or investment strategies. Any actions you take based on the content of this stream are at your own risk, and we will not be held liable for any losses or damages that may occur as a result. Always remember that past performance is not indicative of future results, and no investment is guaranteed to be profitable. Make informed decisions and consider your risk tolerance before investing any funds. By accessing and using this stream, you acknowledge and agree that we are not responsible for any investment decisions you make as a result of the content presented. You are encouraged to seek advice from qualified financial professionals for personalized guidance. Please invest responsibly, and only with money you can afford to lose.
Hey man, just found the next guaranteed multi-bagger.
Hey man, you found another one? What is it this time?
Come check this out.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Laughing Stock. Redneck Johnny here. I'm back for another Thursday. Did you check out Dane's stream? Dane is also back this week. He streamed on Tuesday and he updated us on a little bit of what he has been working on. I know he's working really hard now these days to make everything work, and with the new strategy, swing trading and everything. We speak a lot off the stream about how to move forward with that, and just like trying to figure things out. We want to adapt it to our own personalities and styles, and also implement like the fundamental approach within the swing trading strategy. So I found his stream on Tuesday very interesting, so check it out if you haven't seen it yet. I see Value's in here. Hey Value, how are you doing? How's the week been for you, Value, in market wise? I think I have some updates on my personal portfolio for the stream. I wrote it also in Discord. I've been trimming ALTO this week. I still have a position left. It's way smaller now than what it was. To sum it up, I've lost faith in the thesis. Going into the Q3 report now, the whole point was they have to deliver. That was like non-negotiable. They had to deliver, and they just didn't. And not only did they not deliver, they came across as weak. I've also been talking with other people that are invested there, and just the information I have now worries me a bit. I think the chart could very well go even lower than here. Now, everything on the Q3 report was not bad, but it's like what counted the most was terrible. And then I saw that they have continued to buy, and this is just like, for me, usually I would welcome something like this, but at this stage, for me, it's just annoying. I went through it last time. It's just annoying. To me, it means like nothing is going to happen in terms of sale or something like that. So I've lost faith in the management. At this stage, I'm not sure if there's going to be a big enough owner to put pressure on them, like an activist or something like that. I'm not sure that that's going to happen. And I think that needs to happen for them to pursue a sale of any kind, even the Western assets at this point. And I just don't, at this stage, I'm not sure that that's necessarily going to happen to start with. So I took off a lot of risk and I sold out a big portion of my position there. Took the loss, which is painful. And for me, I've waited years for this to play out, and now it just didn't work out, this one. But I kept a little bit in case there's going to be a sale or something like that. I'm going to get back a little bit of my money, and I'm comfortable losing the rest I have there now. But I fear that this might over time now drop even further. I mean, if they couldn't deliver in the Q3 report, I'm not sure if you can expect them to deliver so great results moving forward. And I saw Justin tweeted today something about the crush margin being not negative, but way worse than what it has been. Yeah, I'm not out, but I trimmed the position drastically. So that is my ALTO update. I think I'm not going to speak too much on ALTO moving forward, because we all know now that what needs to happen. And if it doesn't happen, there's no point spending time on it, in my opinion. It is what it is at this stage. It didn't work out, and it's okay. We move forward, and we see. The good thing is I have some funds now that I can put into my swing trading strategy. But I'm a bit far off that too, because like I've been saying, I need to read a bit more. I need to develop the system. I need to build some sheets, and I have no time. Well, if anyone has some extra time, please send it my way, because it's very time. It takes a lot of time, this, and so. But I'm gonna move forward slowly. I'm gonna get there in the end, but you need to be patient with me. Until then, I'm gonna use the charts, and I'm gonna do the style that we usually do on the stream, because I think it's just positive to keep adding good fundamentally driven companies for swing trading as well. So just checking, keeping my finger on the pulse. Hey Value, good week for me overall. Lunar had a good run, maxing down a bit, up overall, so pretty happy. Nice, man. That's good. I still have a small ALTO position, yeah, same. But I'm also thinking of redeploying the funds elsewhere. I don't think, I'm not going to give any advice like always. I don't think you need my advice, Value. It's not that, it's just in general. It seems like we think very similar in terms of what's going on now in ALTO. For me, I just hope to get a little bit of the loss back, which is why I kept a little bit left. Otherwise, I would sell completely out at this stage. I've lost faith in them, and like I said, I don't think we will see something drastically change in the near future. But that's not gonna mean that it's like with BNet, we still keep it on the radar, right? So I'm gonna do that. But yeah, not enough time. ECDA, it's also in portfolio. I had a big day up today, but that's not so meaningful if you see the past days, because it dropped down to 80 cents almost, which made me think like, holy shit, we are in a bad territory now. My entry is around $1. I'm not worried because this is a long-term play for me. But of course, if it drops down to a certain level, I have to sell out and find something else in the meantime. But I was fully aware that this could have big moves on low volume, so that's why I said I'm not too worried there. 11% up today. There's no news. I think it's just like earnings coming up soon, according to TradingView. I think there's a lot of. What was the volume today? I think it's just getting back a little bit of the loss that it had, or maybe it wasn't 11%, and maybe it was around 10%. Where's the volume on this stupid new? Oh, here. Sorry, I'm not used to this new version. Well, so it was a little bit of volume today, but I have not seen any news. So who knows? Who knows what's going on here? I didn't. I saw some comments about like how this works. It gets complicated. This guy. The big miss here on your part is who is shorting ATW partners. A review of their other pipe investments all include similar drops. You know, Courage has also mentioned in the past that he feels like there's some fishy things going on here. Not that it's illegal or anything like that, but it's like something that it's hard to explain in terms of price movement. Pipe providers have something that most investors do not have: institutional brokerage accounts, usually with over $10 million in cash. By having this account type, they can short against their non-registered shares because they have a contractual right to shares. They then short massive amounts of shares into the market and then buy the shares back over a longer term. Huge share price drop doing all at once. I encountered this myself as CEO of a number of public companies from 2003 to 2014, having done pipes. The insiders are barred from doing this by the SEC, including all those holding super voting preferred shareholders. The SEC policies this, but not the pipe providers. A shame though. Be ready for more of this up and down movement. Looks like a play to buy around 1 and sell at around 2. And then it's just like some conversation about that here. But a lot of people are on this a little bit. And like I said, I'm not too worried unless it drops like a crazy amount. Which, okay, it was maybe getting a little bit closer at 80 cents. But today back up on no news, so I just wait for the earnings report and the update on if they can roll out the new models and stuff like that. So I'm just sticking with this. This chart is very, you can't really go much here. I think it doesn't look pretty, the chart right now, in terms of what I've been learning about swing trading. But I'm gonna ignore that now. This is more like a fundamental classic. Not even, well, they have good fundamentals, but it's like a growth story play, you know. Valley saying, I don't know if you saw in the Discord, I found Digi Asia from Singapore got an offer for Paymate India for takeover at around 400 million, 10x the current market cap. Market hasn't responded. Okay. FAS, I think I saw you mention it, but I have not looked into anything. And foreign companies in Y sheets, I'm not sure if I can even pull them up. Let's check here. Yeah, they are here, I think. I'm gonna check them value. Thanks for the ticker. That's crazy though. 10 times the current market and they haven't responded. You know anything what's going on there, or? Yeah, that's ECDA. SSRM is looking decent again. Somewhat a move today. It's around $6 now again. And you see, you know, from the low here, it's still up like 40%. Look at this. I have included like the percentage in my line. It's getting real fancy now, my charts, right? So yeah, it's just like I don't know. I don't know how to use it though. Oh my god, what is going on? Let me check here. Delete. What am I gonna do? I want this one. Looks like a good channel to be in, like slowly moving upwards. Trading together with gold, of course. The earnings, like I told you, I didn't find it to be a disaster earnings of it, but it did drop quite a bit. waiting for the news from the Turkish situation there. So let's just wait and see. I think. I have no idea yet. Just found it today. Still looking. Okay. Values talking about FAAS. We can just briefly pull them up straight away. I think. Maybe there's some articles or something that we can check out. Oh, this is not the right info, right? Value. This puts in like a font type because of that. I think I have to ignore these numbers, but we can check the articles and stuff. There's nothing. I think that's the first time that I see. Yeah, not the right market cap either. No. There's nothing. No. This is going to be a hard one value. How do you move forward in doing this? Like, do you read? Do you read like from the? Can't even find it there. Yeah, value. Sorry, I don't know how to. I don't know how to find any information on this one. But please keep us updated on what you find, because what you said there, and I saw the news here on Seeking Alpha. That seems a bit crazy, right? And this is all, not all, but it's like from middle of September. Seems a bit crazy. And then in the end, Mastercraft it's a bit interesting because this had a big gap up, and you see now I can finding a little bit of support here on the 10-day moving average, but the other averages needs to keep up with it, so we need to give it some time. But let's see where it goes from here. I was looking at the earnings down here. Look how many green earnings they have here. Mastercraft. That's been part of the thesis all along. You know, it's a well-driven company that has cash on the books. So it's just like it's been. Think it has been a good company for quite some time. What I'm learning from Kulamagi though is that this has a lower ADR than 5, and he says like all of those companies are shit in terms of swing trading. You shouldn't even touch them. So it doesn't fit in that criteria in terms of swing trading. But let's see. Dashboard looks good today. A little bit of green color. Shipping. This is Maersk, you know, the company. Down a bit, but you know, nothing drastic. Oil and gas up. Coal, I have the wrong one, I think, so ignore that. Uranium up. The rest is like slightly up. Been a good day. Bitcoin almost 100k. I need to check this on my fancy chart. Look at this. Very clean, right? Clean move here. But it's moving away from even the 10-day moving average here, so we need to give it some time, I think. Crazy. Tell me if you own one Bitcoin. If anyone in the chat owns one Bitcoin, I would be interested to hear. Well, I don't own any Bitcoin. I had a list of tickers from Inside Buys today. I just wanted to go quickly through them. It's already uploaded here, so I'm just gonna quickly have a look. They look all a bit messy. Red up. All right, maybe we should pull these ones up. Seemed a little bit interesting at least. Nerdies, after earnings, they seem to back up a bit. Really? Oh, really? They are in a... Okay. Whoa, that's a drop. It's gonna take a long time before I start to short things, but these are the ones you want to look for then. I know Kilamagi uses like VWAP to when he's shorting things. I haven't looked into that yet. Like I said, I'm gonna focus on the long side and simple things to start with for sure. There was a lot of insiders in the last. I don't remember how many day I have in my sheet there, but it's not usually so many like it is now. So I guess that's somewhat of a good sign for things in general. This one looks pretty solid. Low ADR though, so Kulamagi wouldn't like this one. But look at the chart in. Well, I'm not gonna say he wouldn't like it. He has a lot of things that he ignores sometimes because he's such a good trader. So he gets the feeling of things, you know. But in general, he says like if the ADR percentage is below 5 or 4, you shouldn't touch it. But in terms of how the chart in itself is looking and following the moving averages here, looks like a little bit of a good example, you know. But I can't find like maybe. Yeah. A lot of these are surprisingly down. Like, thought a lot of them would be way up. Rail, they are in the tracker sheet. They've done very well since I added them. Was this one, right? No. Chart Industries. Pretty good move in a few days. BBF. More insiders there. How much did you buy for this time? 4, 2, and 4. These are all in November. 4, 2.5, 2.5, 4, 4.5. Been watching a lot of the Stock Beast movies also on, not movies, like the videos on YouTube. Very interesting to learn about swing trading. Lyft had some big moves lately. That's on the earnings report. Lemonade. The hell? This is pretty good. LMND. What are they doing? Soon done with the charts, Ron. I realize it might be a bit boring if you're not interested in this stuff, but I find it interesting just to also look at the chart and look for patterns and recognize things. It's also practice for you know, when you start swing trading. But as you can see, tons of inside buying lately. This is pretty clean. Low ADR though. Trying to follow those rules then to just leave it. That's it. That was the last one. Found a couple, and I think the next I will just screen on the normal way. See here in we have a few tickers, you know, close to the 52-week lows. Let's just go through them and check if anything catches the eye. I think this one, I should pull up this one. MEI. Roller brands. We've done them before. I think I'm gonna pull up solar brands too. DTC. Not the biggest purchases. SLNG looks pretty good on the metrics. Let's start there. See how it go. I see time goes fast. I've been doing this for 1 hour already. Yeah, we start there. I think I have a few tickers now. If we run out, we can go to the weekly movers or see if we can find something somewhere else. So the two first ones are from charts, so they're probably going to be a little bit different, but they also going to have inside bias because that was the criteria for that list. But I didn't check how big of a insider these were. It's the same guy, the director, who bought multiple times in November. Smaller amount though, but together they add up to more than 100k, 150k. Almost. You know, if you combine with they've been purchasing pretty consistently since August, so I guess that's good. TDUP, what are they doing? ThreadUp together operates online resale platform that allows consumers to buy and sell secondhand women's and kids apparel, shoes and accessories. You know, these types of business description, that's more my kind of business description. Just a few sentences, easy wording. You know, sometimes I get stuck on stupid descriptions. So thank you, Fredop. I already like you. Not so much the metrics, but let's check here on the actual numbers. There's been dilution, pretty heavy also since the pandemic, you know. Little bit of debt here. They have some cash though, 52 million excess cash, which covers almost the debt. That it says levered here, but they don't issue any shares. My sheet. Revenue is growing, so this is like we don't have too much years of data here. So if you just look at these numbers, they are growing revenue at least, but almost earnings a bit all over the place. But earnings is also coming towards positive, you know. Debt is down in 3 last years. Seems like they are comfortable with this amount. Terrible cash generation though. And well, it is improving. How are the margins? Yeah, improving a bit. This is a bit early though. That's the thing. Costs going down a bit. What is the insider ownership in total? That would be interesting to see here. Here. What is all of this? These are just the fonts. Here we go. Okay, so that's they have the different classes. That sucks a bit, but let's check the voting power. Well, the executives have pretty strong control here. This Dan Nova. Noam. He's not even here. Friedman. There. And I need to read check some articles on this one. Wow. Bit weird, the ownership. Some kind of older articles. Not very. Not a lot of comments. This is the earning call in August. The same guy who comments everything, he's pretty mad at them. Yeah, stock-based compensation, that's I didn't even. What is the price? 134. Okay. Has she been selling a lot? Here, yeah. She still owns a lot. Seems like they are withdrawing from Europe and maybe narrowing their focus, which could be good. But it seems also like the management are getting a lot of payments here in terms of stocks, and that they are also selling, which is, you know, that happens. But lately they have been purchasing a lot too. Or if they get these shares, I'm sure. Like, what was the price in November? Did drop quite a bit, you know. That was on that earnings that they were pretty mad about. Dropped. That's a huge drop. What has it done since then from here? You know. Either way, this could be interesting to track. However, this is too early. I don't want to jump into anything like this at this stage. I do like the cash. I do like they are moving towards you know, some positive numbers, but they are not there yet. I like the revenue growth, but it's, you know, the dilution are pretty heavy as well, and that's like maybe they're connected with what they said about stock-based compensation and stuff like that. And they are pretty far away from positive earnings still. So too early needs more right here for me. Even I think I'm not gonna add it to the tracker. And keep in mind, this is already up quite a bit from the lows, which could be good. I mean, the things might have turned around for them, and that the strategic developments they have done, maybe it's working out, but I can't really. I find it a bit hard to put like a price on this. And I don't think it's like super cheap right here, necessarily. Did this guy have any comments? Yeah. But these are like from August. No, I think I will not add this one to the tracker, but it's in my database, and it's going to be interesting to see if it shows up in some way in the future, and to see revisit and see how they have performed. What are Twitter saying? What the hell happened here? This guy, 13th of November. That was another tick. I was starting like, what is this guy's arguing against himself? But it was another ticker. Well, he was positive towards what is going on there. I don't know the guy, but I can see what he say. I just and in terms of the chart, you know, you saw the line. They are up quite a bit from the lows there, 150%. But is it cheap here or not? I don't know. I think it's hard to say. It's like in a little bit of a no man's land right now, you know, in terms of the chart. And I think this could keep going a little bit if they raise the guidance and then narrow the focus into being only US focused and cut off some bad business in Europe. Maybe that's the right decision for them. I think why not? I'm gonna add them to the tracker anyways. Why not? It doesn't hurt. Good price entry. It's hard to say. Maybe 90 cents. There. Inside bias. That's all I can go off now. I can only add one of these. It's a little bit of a weakness on this button, but I just write a little bit in the comments instead. Had terrible earnings in August, but has moved up quite a bit since then. Currently trading a long way above the 52-week low. Insiders been buying multiple times since the drop from the last quarter. They have cash. Management have closed business operations in Europe and are focusing on pay attention on new news in terms of how the strategic developments are going, stuff like that. Yeah, just gonna add it just to check, you know. I don't know, maybe it's boring to watch me write all of that, but it doesn't take too much time to add things, and it's well worth it if it turns into a buying opportunity. All right, good stuff. We added one then already. Kins is the other one that was also based on the insider purchases. Like you see, it seems like just one. No, here they changed now. Been some heavy ones now then. 200k from the director at almost 13 bucks. Okay. Whoa. What is going on? There's obviously something going on here. Sometimes this is a bit annoying. Like, look at this column compared to the rest. The rest looks pretty, you know, pretty normal. Then comes this, and I can't do anything. Then check the articles. Oh my god, seeking. You're gonna ask me about that all the time. Old articles. What are they doing here? Insurance company. Not usually something I deal in. I'm not even gonna bother. We go to the fundamentals then. MEI came from the tracker Daily Movers. So they've actually bought back a little bit of shares since 2020. Revenue a bit down. Seems like business have stagnated a bit. They do trade 12% close to the 52-week low. Was up today. And they have some insiders. From September, it seems like all of these bought around. Oh no, this is a year ago. So it seems like they have bought 2 times now in September. But these two are probably, well, what did I say the price was? 973. So all of these purchases are down. Shows up as safe. 323 in total depth, 14 in near term. They have 100 million on the books. Yeah. What is the depth? Some leases. $300 on a revolver. Matures on in 27. Okay. So they do show up as safe actually. They have a big cash position, like I said. They have book value of 21, but tangible book on 9, which is they trade a little bit above that now. Positive free cash flow, 40 cents. Almost $2 in operating cash flow. They pay a dividend, which is a bit annoying. Heavy drop in earnings. So not sure what they have done there. They purchases some asset here. Maybe that has gone a little bit you know, wrong. Look at the margins have taken a hit. Are people talking about that? Like some failed acquisition or something? New chairman? Just quickly want to read the comments on this one. They here's the acquisition, right? Of the Nordic Lights acquisition. Yeah, that's what I was looking at on the fundamentals. And now they were saying like this is a wait and hold a little bit. And I don't really like, you know, the trend it is in. But it had a move up today. Earnings coming up here. When is that? December 5th, which is soon. Because it's for quite some time now. You can see a floor here, right? Just below $9. So could be worth taking a chance now, but it worries me a bit with the failed margins. Sales are down. They still have the dividend. Look at earnings. Goes from 160 to -4. And the share price have of course taken a beating because of it. But how are they supposed to turn this around? And they raised a good point, like with the cash and everything. Okay, it shows up as safe, but they've been purchasing back shares. Will they start to dilute soon? Maybe. I don't know. I think this needs more for me. But it has, like, also you see tangible book values around $9. So you saw on the chart that could be a floor, which I think is reasonable. And on the upside, I can see this reach, you know, maybe $20 if things are going well. And could go, it should could go, you know, quickly over 10, 11. But it comes down to like if they can turn the business around a bit now and show that they are doing the right things. If they cut some of the dividends, something you can expect the price to go further down. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna leave it. We go to DTC, which is Soul Brands. We have done them before, I remember, but I don't remember too much about what we said there. Outdoor lifestyle brand, the company provides camp stoves on the Solo Stove Light brand. Okay. Had some inside buys too. Christopher Metz been purchasing a lot. President CEO, he had a new purchase in March. He has bought 2 times later also. Messed it up a bit on the first one, and then recently bought at 130. Now they are 118. So, you know, his purchase has been a fail so far. Not judging, just those are the facts. He will laugh though if it turns around, which I'm sure he is what he's hoping for. It almost dropped to $1 here. 103. And what is this? Soul Brands is maintained at buy. So they have some analysts that keeps a buy rating. It drops on earnings here too. Goes from 250 to 1. Who owns this? Because 36 cents in operating cash flow. They show up as levered, and the sheet is diluting them quite a bit. But still, it generates 12 cents in free cash flow, which is not great, but it's also you know, something. They've taken a hit on the earnings as well. The debt is here. They don't even have cash to cover their short-term debt. So, and are they generating enough? They have diluted a bit, but they also have, you know, share count is down the last 3 years. But so is book value. Look at this. Okay, I thought they would have more owners, but and inside they don't own a lot even. But this fund here, they own a lot. Who are these? There's a Boston hedge fund. They had them pretty high up in their list. Oh, they don't have a lot of stocks. BTC here, no change. They've been in them for quite some time actually. At a loss right now, to put it mildly. Now I'm not a fan of these ones. I'm not a fan. Let's just keep moving. SLNG. Might have to call it after this one. energy, oil and gas. This is always interesting. It trades pretty close to the 52-week high and the low, so then the chart will be pretty flat. Might end up removing the Bollinger Bands just because for me the chart gets a bit messy with them. And with the moving averages, I don't really need them. It's just nice to have them sometimes, but don't really need them anymore, I think. But this has been going sideways for, you know, for quite some time. This is in August 2023. It's just up like, where are we now? 13% since then. So not a lot at all. What are they doing? Small scale liquefy natural gas. Operates in blah blah blah. Based in Texas. Shows up as safe. 10 million total debt, 2 in short term. They have 12. They have cash, this company. The margins looks pretty good. Like, look at this. That looks good. Costs are a bit down. 459. Smaller side though on the market cap. They trade above book value. Generate 64 in operating. Almost the same in free cash flow. To put a valuation on it, I think they are close to being fair valued. I think this can go up towards, you know, I think this is pretty fair valued here actually. Revenue, look at revenue, it's been down the last years. I was gonna say I can see it move up towards 6, but I'm not sure. I think between 3 and 4 is pretty. It's pretty accurate. What they have though is a good cash position. So that gives them opportunity to grow a bit further, but what are they going to do with that cash? That seems, you know, we have to wait and see. 10% drop today. Anyone speaking about them? These are old. Very old. So no one talking about them then. That's interesting. Yeah, just small, everything small here. I'm not sure about this. I kind of like, you know, these here's. Look at the margins also improving, but sales are down. Share count is up. They have reached positive earnings for first time in quite some time though. But it just needs more. Saying that all, this can give them more, you know, the cash position here. And as I can't find any articles, any comments about the management or anything like that, so it's a bit hard for me to just just reading a bit here. It's a little bit fascinating, the conversation going on here. Well, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna add this one to the tracker. It's small, revenues down, share count up. I'm not impressed by the cash generation, but earnings are positive for the first time in a long time. They have control of the debt. They have a strong cash position here. So maybe you're not going to experience more dilution or anything like that. But what are they going to use this cash for, and can it improve the business? That's what we'll have to wait and see. But I don't think it's like always. It's in the database now, but it's not gonna be in my tracker, I think. And I also think with that I have to finish the stream today, because it's getting a bit late here, and I need to go to bed. But it's nice. I heard Dane speak about maybe we can do one on the weekend. So I have to ask him about it, and we will send out a tweet and on Discord if we are gonna stream on the weekend or not. I'm not sure if I can, but I will try to. We will update you guys. That's what I'm saying. Thanks, Valley, for using the chat like always. Always a pleasure to see you. I'm happy that the weekends be good for you. I will continue to learn about swing trading and slowly moving over to that style more and more, I think. I really like it. I like the idea behind it and everything. It looks promising. But I'm gonna continue with this kind of stuff too. I think it's very important, and just keep adding things to all the databases. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do moving forward. And as always, follow us on X and join the Discord. I will update the links straight after this stream. So, okay, thanks you for everyone tuning in and who watches later. Enjoy the rest of your week, and maybe we will see you on the weekend together for the first time in a long time. We are both very busy now. Dane is way more busy than me. I'm not going to complain, but I'm also a bit busy. So, but it's good to touch base and have these streams. But yeah, all right, enjoy. Bye bye.